So just a quick overview of some of the core features that you want to focus on. There's lots of settings in here, but you don't need to focus on all of them from day one. Just to get up and running, a couple of the key ones are under test settings. What are you calling your groupings? Could be value drivers, could be features if you want. There is a product features section down later on, but you could call it features here. Whether tests require approval. So you can have peer reviews and so on and so forth. So the tests can't be used until they've been peer reviewed. Go down to test plan. So what are you calling your test plans? It could be test plan, could be POV, could be POC, could be full verbose on that, whatever you want to call it. What is your CRM tool? Really just an internal kind of helper for yourselves there. Again, do plans themselves require approval, or can you just publish them as is? From here, you can go down to the value drivers, the grouping settings. You can configure these groupings along with a description. Fairly straightforward. The individual test fields, it does come, these are some of the defaults that it comes with, so you can just read through these and figure out, are these the sort of things you want? You have different categories of these, so you can describe them as short text, full text area, a URL. That just goes into how users are then configuring these later on when they're setting up the tests. You do then have product settings, worthwhile kind of if you do have multiple product lines, you can set them up here. You can disable this for your users as well. So you can completely hide this if you just have one product or you don't want users to be able to select this. You can just disable this and then users won't be able to choose that on there when they're configuring their tests. Same with product features. Product features can cross multiple products. So it could be something like, we have a great UI, we're very, very scalable, we've got good security. These are generic things that can cross multiple products, but you could be something very specific as well. Once you've made all these settings, you can either save individually, save each of the things, or click Save All, and every single one of those setting boxes will be configured here. One note on the white labeling options. This, because there's a number of back-end processes that kick in when you hit save, because we white label a different site for the viewing, you are restricted on how often you can update this. Currently, this is just a test environment, so it says 1 minute. In production, this will be every 5 minutes, maybe longer. So just keep an eye on that. This will become more important when we're adding things like custom DNSs, because there's an element of adding in, creating TLS certificates and so on and so forth. So just keep an eye on this one particular section. You'll see the savings are now disabled because we just saved that. Once you've got it up and running, then you can go over to test management and test plans to start configuring those. We'll cover those in the user guide. Thanks.